So over the years, I've had many VR headsets, from obviously the CV1, the Rift S, the Quest 1, the Quest 2, and now the Quest 3. And I'm kind of curious, how does the Quest 3 compare to the OG CV1? Now, the CV1 was a great headset. When it came out, it was one of the only budget options that people could really afford and get their hands on. And yeah, phone VR was a thing, so yeah, they did have mobile VR headsets, but it was kind of trash. Let's be honest, if you're using phone VR back then, compared to what you have now, it is totally different. And if you use phone VR, let me know if you're one of those OGs down in the comments. But there's a lot of things that have changed and also kept the same from the CV1 to the Quest 3. So let's hop in and see what they are. The first thing is obviously the headphones. They used to be on ear and you have to adjust them on, and they would get covered in sweat and kind of make your ear kind of irritated a little bit. However, with the Quest 3, we've actually moved them kind of on the inside there, and honestly, I enjoy the Quest 3's way of doing it. It just seems better and you can hear better around you. The second thing is obviously the lenses. Now, this is actually something that made a comeback with the Quest 3. Now, the Quest 2, you actually had clicks where you had to move them in and out, but with this, you just had a little knob that you just moved back and forth, and they just literally move them in and out. Now, I actually wish they added this sliding method to the Quest 3. The Quest 3 just has a little dial so you can just rotate through, and it's a lot more stiffer, so it kind of stays in place. So I kind of like that, but I'm glad to see it kind of as a feature that evolved and is still with the headset. The third thing is actually the facial interface. Now, not a lot of people realize this, but it has come a long way. When we originally had the CV1, it came with this foam, and it kind of sucked up sweat like a wet sponge in your sink. This is literally equivalent of packing foam, because the newer stuff feels so much better. And with all the aftermarket support, that's another thing, the fourth thing I kind of want to address, is there's so many accessories for this Quest 3 and even Quest 2 and Quest 1. With the introduction of being more portable and an all-in-one solution, this has so many accessories, it's crazy. Another thing is the way of tracking. Now, this used external trackers, so it was outside-in tracking. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. And then the Quest 3 used inside-out. So the cameras were built into the headset for the Quest 3, and the old ones you used to have base stations,